Hey guys, this is Zach again. I was just going to make a quick video of kind of how I got my van set up. We'll start out here on the outside of the doors. I got my lift knee pads. That little space, I kind of use it as a trash can. I've got a medical kit with a tourniquet, everything inside of it. On this side I've got some wire looped around this for my caulk gun. Then I got 3 of these parts bins. They come all in one, but I keep just miscellaneous stuff that I don't want to have to get all the way inside the van to get. WD-40 and caulking down there. I keep my tool bag just right here inside. Behind it I got the rigid pack out style boxes. This bottom one I keep spare tools. I don't really use that much. This middle one's just spare stuff like spare bits and pipe dope and Teflon and all that. And this top one I got all my Upnor PEX fittings in. Brass. I usually try to keep the brass stuff in this top bin, and then all the other stuff, 90s and all that, in the bottom of it. And then going in, I got in that box is toilet parts, and there are extra 3/4 Upnor fittings, and there's the seat for my helper. Up there I got PVC fittings in those two. Over there I got drop claws in the back, and then that's 1/2 inch clip-on sweeps. I got an inverter, and down there I got jumper cables, and that's just a spare Milwaukee Bag. It's empty. And behind that I have RV antifreeze for winterizing. And then in this right here I've got the Milwaukee cordless shop vac, the power unit for my router. I got a soldering bag with everything in it. Little cheap air compressor. I don't really use it since I got my cordless M12 inflator now. And then in there, in here, I just got miscellaneous stuff that I don't need a whole lot. And then I got this 4 drawers here. The top one I keep this box out of the way. I keep water heater parts for thermostats and elements and TMPs and all that in. The second one, miscellaneous parts, map gas, tape, extra solder, socket savers, extra Teflon. I use Mega Tape. A couple extra supply lines, extensions. Third one I keep toilet parts, waxes, handles, Johnny bolts. I buy the Fluidmaster brand. They come in boxes. I just take them out and just stick them in these Ziploc bags. And tank bowl bolts, supply lines, all that stuff goes in there. Tank bowl gasket comes in handy. And then the bottom one is just faucet supply lines. That is a toilet supply that goes up there. And I keep a couple extra stops. Usually there's only one, and then a short tubular extension, and I keep spare sink clips. And then this box, miscellaneous parts and stuff that I haven't put up yet. And then up on top of this I have a container. I just cut the top off and put shop towels in, and then the big wipe sits in it. I got my torch, And then right here I just have a trash can that I just throw miscellaneous stuff. This is plastic for when it's wet underneath crawl space. More hand wipes. A spare bag whenever I'm crawling underneath crawl space and I go and stick material and stuff in it, so I don't have to carry it in my hands. I got a charger, spare softener, bypass valve. It's kind of a catch-all for everything. And then there's my cable for my power head that's in there. And then we'll go around to the back. And back here I have, in the door, I keep my little hand cable. Sometimes you can get sinks unstopped with it, pull hair out of them. Rooter gloves. And then on this side I have my power tools, a whole hog, light, sawzall, circular saw, all the miscellaneous hand tools, multi-tool. This is the new M12, I guess cut-off saw is what they call it. That's just all the miscellaneous M12 tools, or M18 tools, sorry. And then I actually hang my drill and my impact up on this little box. It's got all my batteries in it. They just sit in there nice and pretty. And then I got a charger mounted. I got this plug-in. I've just got a charger mounted right there. I keep 1/2-inch PEX, a roll of it there, and then this is just a cut-off that we had. And then short pieces of copper and PVC and everything kind of stuck. It wedges behind there, and it's pretty easy to get out. I keep a roll of 3/4 PEX there. I keep it there because it kind of keeps everything from falling out. Instead of having a whole bunch of bungees stuck up there, it hangs up there pretty nice. Got 1.5-inch drain fittings, fluid master, and closet flange there. That's the M12 inflator. I use it more than I use my compressor now. 3/4 PVC fittings, 1-inch fern coes, more fern coes, closet flanges, black iron fittings, assortment of gas fittings, faucet parts, all kinds of faucet parts, spare bag. Never know, throw material in, crawl in a house, carry in a house, crawl in a crawl space. M12 PEX tool, expansion tool, big hog hole saws, miscellaneous bits, drill bits, glue, primer, and then those boxes just have miscellaneous screws, wire nuts, any type of fastener that I might need on a job. In the middle I just have short pieces of pipe. Got my levels, 4 foot, 2 foot, and I have a Klein meter. Kind of helps keep them from rattling, so I just hung it on that same hook. This other side, the front bottom bin, or this one, it's got testing stuff in it, test gauges, softener test kit, manometer, and all that stuff in it. The one above that has strapping, sleeving, and roof boots. This bottom one right here, that little tote, has miscellaneous compression fittings in it. The one above that, 1/2-inch copper, 3/4 copper. The one below that is galvanized metal thread fittings, boiler valves, threaded valves, and all that type of stuff. This one right here has all assortments of angle stops, straight stops, threaded stops, pretty much any kind of stop you can think of. That one is the box I try to never use right there. It's got CPVC fittings and shark bites that I do not like to use. This one right here, hose bibs. The one below that, I haven't really got anything in it. It's a short piece of pipe that comes with your North Star softeners for the drain. Right here, hanging up, I keep my tool belt. Not very many plumbers use tool belts, but it's nice whenever you're up in an attic or up on a ladder. You're not having to go up and down. You can kind of carry all your tools and have them right there. It's nice for running vents and stuff like that. I'll kind of make a review of it and go through what I carry on it. This is typically not here. It is a concrete saw that I am trying to get rid of. But on this side, this van was already set up whenever I bought it, so I just kind of used what was in it. Up top, on top of this, I keep a shovel, hole saw kit, and then there's actually a knee pad up towards the front that I use whenever I'm working out in meters and stuff, kneeling down. And before I forget, below this, that's 3-inch PVC fittings. And then these drawers, the front one is basket strainers, and I use Sure vents as auto vents, and they're in there. The one below that has R10,000 rough-in valves. I use Delta valves. This one right here has ice maker and dishwasher supplies. The one below that is gas flexes. There is my rigid sea snake, and right there has tubular fittings, P-traps, extensions, flanges, all that stuff. And before I forget again, I have this pipe. It holds short pieces of copper in it. I have a box of water heater flexes, and then miscellaneous drain PVC fittings on top. Anyways, back to where I was before. I put this little shelf up. I keep, this is drain cleaning granules, paint, bubbles, and then this rack right here is actually to hold rolls of cable. This was a telecommunication van before I got it, but I just put my hose, extension cords, air hose, another extension cord. I hang my meter wrench in this hole, and then back behind it, if you can see it, I got a Milwaukee Bag that just has spare tools. I don't hardly ever get in that, so my helper has to deal with that if he needs a tool while I'm using it. So it's not very convenient. But right here I got, it's a element wrench for standard elements. I got a sledgehammer, and then this is for marathon elements. They have a 1 7/8 nut instead of 1 1/2 inch, and a spare 1/2 inch ratchet. Well, that's just about it. If you want me to go over anything separately, like the tool belt or my cordless tools, or the bag, soldering bag, or my tool bag, just leave it down in the comments and I'll try to make it happen. See you guys.